It's wild to think it's already been a year since we lost Martin Fowler. If you watch that 40th anniversary live episode, you know, that night still feels off. It wasn't just over the top or shocking, it was one of those EastEnders moments that sticks with you long after. The Queen Vic blazing, total chaos, Martin right in the thick of it. He was trying to save Stacey, of course he was. That's just who Martin was. Even with the pub literally falling apart around him, his mind went straight to someone else. And then that moment, stuck under the beam, realising he might not make it out, looking at Stacey, telling her she still loved her, proposing to her again. Live TV, no do-overs, just pure, raw emotion. It was romantic, yeah, heartbreaking too, absolutely brutal to watch. When the paramedics finally got the beam off him, we all held on to hope for a second. Maybe Martin would pull through. But he didn't. He went into cardiac arrest and died right there in Stacey's arms. Just like that, 40 years of history ended. Martin wasn't just another face on the square. We literally watched his whole life play out since 1985, from the day Pauline and Arthur brought him home. The Fowlers have always been the backbone of EastEnders, so losing Martin, it felt bigger than one loss. It felt like closing a whole chapter. James By's last turn as Martin was something else. You could see how much he loved the character. After 10 years as Martin, he decided it was time to move on, and what an exit he got. Painful, unforgettable, all of it. Now, a year later, the square can't help but relive it. Next week's episode marks the anniversary of Martin's death, and Lily feels it most. Honestly, can you blame her? Martin wasn't just Stacey's ex, he was Lily's dad in every way that counted. He helped raise her. He was reliable, steady, safe. Losing someone like that when you're so young, that stays with you. With Stacey still away in Brazil, Lily's facing this on her own, makes it even tougher. Grief sneaks up on you, especially around anniversaries. That's when Sam steps in. Sam's been planning to run off to Spain, especially after a breast cancer diagnosis. She's wanted to escape, start new somewhere far away. But sitting down with Lily, talking about Martin, about losing people, about how everything can change in a heartbeat, it gets to her. Watching Lily work through her grief flips a switch in Sam. Suddenly, it's not just about escaping, it's about being there. Family. Who sticks by you when everything falls apart. That explosion at the Vic showed everyone how fragile life is. 1 minute it's business as usual, the next everything's upside down. By the end, Sam's left seriously wondering if Spain is really what she wants. Or maybe she's been missing the people who could actually help her get through all this. That's the magic of EastEnders, isn't it? One loss and it ripples out to everyone. A year later, Martin's missing from everything. You feel it in Lily's pain, in Stacey's choices, in the empty space he left in the Fowler story. Walford keeps going, it always does, but it never really forgets. And honestly, the square just isn't the same without Martin. So, I've got to ask, did EastEnders let Martin go too soon? Or was that live episode the perfect, gut-wrenching ending for a character we've watched grow up? Tell me what you think down below. I really want to hear your thoughts. If you're enjoying these spoilers and deep dives, don't forget to like and subscribe. There's plenty more EastEnders drama on the way. Because in Walford, anniversaries are never quiet.